Shotgun snap for Newton. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 29. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they let you play.
Out of the gun, Newton. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. They fake the give. Newton. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Come on. Mike, gun. You must be dreaming. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Not today, you are. Not today. Shit.
From the gun, Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll run with Hunt. A good positive play there, 9 yards, but still 3rd and long.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Mike, 55. 8. Yeah, let's get sack lunch. Rush in.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
He's coming. We got double up.
Operating from the gun, Newton. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Push him back. 50 seconds. 50 seconds.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Steps away to his left. Pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
At the 23-yard line.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Forced out to his left. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, Watson eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. They'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's Newton. He's going to air one out. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Jets. They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Watson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
52 to mark, boy. 52. 24. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Big gap. Big gap. Big gap. 24 down. He's coming. 52.
The final shot before the break. Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's
4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 11. They'll
go again with Bell. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
On the carry. Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
56,
And the blitz does come. And it's caught by Herndon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Chris Herndon.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
First down, New York.
On first down, Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
New York.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Jets 24, Patriots 14. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run. This is Hunt. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Able to connect with Mims. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets' 20 into the red zone. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
It's going to be another day. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. I got
From the red zone now, Newton. And he completes it to Hunt. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Operating from the gun. Newton to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Watch twitch. Check, check. Lucky. 20. 8.
Again, Newton. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Denzel Mims, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. He'll have a first down past the 40. 30. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jonathan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. 1 play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Austin Hopkins set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Watch the pass. Great. 36.
On first down, Newton. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's second down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough.
Gun. Express!
That's going to set him back 5 yards. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
51's the mic. You. 20. 51's the mic, boy. 51. Here we go, G. Get off the field. Hey, Mike 51.
After the run, Newton going to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 15.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
29 is the mic. 29.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Cam Newton, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Patriots are back within a score.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Watson on 1st down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down, Jets.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a draw play. This is Bell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football. Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. There he goes, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Patriots 35, Jets 30.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Going up top. This is intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The drive starts with a completion left side, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
The 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this time he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now it's Newton. That one is caught by Hunt. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And 1.
They snap it to Newton. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
The 7-yard line.
Newton. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Rohrwasser now for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Patriots 42, Jets 30.
If you know, you know. If you know about the carport, the trapdoor's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That's caught inside the 20.
Watson.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
And the Jets first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Watson. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Score, Patriots 42, Jets 37. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for David Njoku. It leads to 2nd and 10.
County
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Newton to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New England, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.